Hey YouTube, today we're going to be checking out the Model 1 Sega Saturn controller. Some of you might be questioning why I'm saying Model 1 when clearly this is the Model 2 one, right? Yes and no. With that said, in North America, this is in fact the Model 2 Sega Saturn controller. The original one was bulky and just fucking awful. This is the Sega Saturn remote that was released as the Model 1 with all of the other units upon launch everywhere else. So I'm going to be referring to it as the Model 1 controller and not the Model 2. And with that said, let's get into it. The controller doesn't have too many buttons. It has the D-pad, start button, A, B, C, X, Y, Z, LR. That's it. Nothing too sophisticated like today's controllers. With that said, it definitely works and it works well. All of these buttons are super comfortable, and what I really like here, if you notice, is the A, B, C are all concave so that you can rest your thumb in it and then you can easily have access to the other buttons. So it is perfect for fighting games, great for turn-based strategy games such as Shining Force 3, and even better for something like Panzer Dragoon where all you're doing is mashing a single fucking button anyways. With that said, this controller does not have an analog stick, it is just a D-pad because originally the Sega Saturn was supposed to be a 2D console. This D-pad is fantastic, supports 8 directions, has a little indent for your thumb, fits perfectly, and has never once not worked properly. And of course you have your LR. Their design choice with the LR I found was a little bit interesting, but I understand why they did it. They shaped the button so that it perfectly fits your fingers, like this. With that said, the last functionality on the remote here is you actually have the media options presented above the buttons. So let's just see if I can get this to focus here. So you have repeat, stop, pause play, either fast forward and skip, or rewind and go back a track. The Sega Saturn supported CD playback and also video CD playback with a little add-in, though I don't believe that was released in North America. In fact, I'm almost certain it wasn't. With that said, I would highly recommend this controller to anyone looking to use any remote on the Sega Saturn. If you want something a little more fancy and you want to use a PS2 remote or a wireless PS2 remote, I actually did a review of the Tototech adapter for that. That's going to be in the description below. Thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe below. Thanks again.